Matt Vasgersian here as the guys and I bring you closer to first pitch on the MLB pregame show with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Winters will be our focus, and we all suspected this day would eventually come when we saw him drafted in the first round a while back. He's made the journey through the minors, and he makes his major league debut in this one.
Well, Matt, making your debut in the show is a very satisfying and exciting experience. You work your entire life to reach this moment, and when you finally do, it can be really overwhelming in a lot of different ways. Not only are you dealing with nerves, but also everything just seems bigger. The stadium, the crowd, the pressure, it's all amplified at this level. As for this guy, there's been a lot of hype around him since before he was even drafted, so I think everyone is excited to see what he looks like against big league competition.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, this team runs pretty well. They drive the ball into the gap pretty well. And as long as they keep avoiding the double play ball and let the game come to them and just drive in runs when they get the opportunities, they're going to be just fine.
Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one. Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into play here at 273. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. In order after that hack, it's 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch-out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. And many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
To third. Longoria's there. Forsythe. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. J.D. Martinez will stride in for the first time. He homered back the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, they have the highest fielding percentage in the American League. If that ball is hit, they're going to catch it. Makes the pitcher's job a whole lot easier.
At the plate, Victor Martinez. He'll get... And this is swung on and missed by Victor as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Nick Castellanos will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's in the hole, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Cameron Maybin steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
The gate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Jose Iglesias stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bouncer down the line. To his left, Casale, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Justin Upton will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he swings and pops this one. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations at goal.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Victor Martinez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Oh, that grounder got him, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Second baseman,
Ian Kinsler will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
up next for the
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and then 1. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Nick Castellanos will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the sixth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
So one away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 1, Jose.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Justin Upton will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Jennings as he makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand.
He's out.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The right fielder, number 28.
J.D. Martinez will dig in for the third time now. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still no score. Victor Martinez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless. Chopped weakly to the left. Longoria barehands it. Got him.
Got him.
Oh, what a play. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not on the ball, but not in this case. That's a nice play.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Jared Saltalamacchia will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. High pop-up. Casali is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Tigers 0. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this one on the show. Nick Castellanos will stand in control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
He continues to plow right through these guys. My man's working on a one-hit shutout.
Cameron Maybin will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well.
2 in trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
Classic man. You can be mean when you look this clean. I'm a classic man.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 3-0. Good night from Detroit. Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Winters is in the glow, and he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts.
Well, it was just one of those dominant performances where he single-handedly won the game for his team. I mean, sure, his team got him at least one run, but the way he was throwing, it looked like he could have kept going all day. That's a game he'll remember for a long time, and I'm sure his teammates would be plenty happy if he can put out an effort similar to that in this one.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
And you can see the young fella right there as he takes the hill for just the second time in his big league career, so the butterflies, I'm quite sure, haven't departed just yet. D. Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, number 9.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And this is what you want when you're facing a young starter. Get him in the stretch right away, make him uncomfortable out there. He's in trouble already after a leadoff single.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Eric Caro, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the...
Here's the 0-2. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Casale is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Justin Bour will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Chris Johnson will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury.
The count 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-2. Grounded to the right. Casali over to his left, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands, and he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between 8, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, and it's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. D. Gordon is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter,
Christian Yelich stands in.
Christian Yelich.
Foul right at home plate. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Test of the ballgame.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And he is in there. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's pretty clear they weren't pitching around him there. Even though he's a big-time run producer, they came right at him, and he couldn't drive either one of those guys in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Marcell Ozuna heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hit to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
By him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Oh, you gotta like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a one-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a three-pitch strikeout. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the box to lead us off in the sixth count, and the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Casale gonna have to hurry, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Number 9, second baseman
D. Gordon steps into the box. Shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth.
Now batting, the center
Christian Yelich steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. Giancarlo Stanton is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're
trying to strike him out for the second time. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Justin Bour will try it again. He's good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Martin Prado come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4 pen. Fly ball out toward right field. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. Miami down in order, still down 3-0. Marcell Ozuna comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Chris Johnson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Dickerson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins,
JT Realmuto will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's popped up out towards short right field. Forsythe is there for it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Adeiny Echeverria will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Miller is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
the batter, number 9,
D. Gordon will stand in, needing to do something here to get it. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Christian Yelich will stand in now as their last shot, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.